Hello, everyone. Oops, I wanted short hair today. Hello, everyone. Oh, wait. I forgot. My special guest is with me today, and let me put him on the screen. Let me put my special guest, Don Quixote, up here.
Yee.
My brain is not working today, but that's okay. Hello, everyone. Oh, wait. I forgot. Sorry about that. Give me a minute here, guys. I forgot to add him.
Yeah, put me right there on the desk. Good enough.
There we go. Yeah, I don't have a second camera, so what I did is I kind of jerry-rigged my iPad, so, you know, I can at least zoom in a little bit. But yeah, so I got this Kamigawa Neon Dynasty set. Let me move the camera a little bit.
Yeah, it's a bundle. Has
It's a bundle.
8 set boosters, a few other goodies as well.
Mm-hmm. And then also we do have another surprise besides my special guest. I got a collector booster.
Yes, this is where everything is going to be foil, expanded art, or, you know, just different.
Yeah, so I grabbed my roommate because he knows more about about Magic the Gathering than I do. I hope you guys can hear me okay.
Yeah, I've been playing off and on for about 10 years.
So yeah, I had to get a master to come help me. So I'm gonna go ahead and open it up.
Yeah, it's yours.
I know.
Opening is half the fun.
Yeah.
And wasn't Lorana the one who said that he wouldn't watch?
I don't think he said that he wouldn't watch. Oh wow, collect a booster box? Yes! Okay, so this is actually the first booster box I've bought. So oh sweet, look! They gave us the anti-theft thing from the store. See?
That's why we couldn't steal it.
Also the fact it's hot pink. But dude, look, I really lucked out. Look how rare this is. I know nothing about Magic the Gathering, guys. I'm so sorry. Also, hashtag not sponsored. Not that they'd sponsor me anyway, but I liked it because, like, the box art looked really amazing.
Basically, it's a cyberpunk aesthetic mixed with the Japanese hot pinkness. Really excited yam. So, I'm along for the ride at this point.
Oh, look at this. Look at this art.
Oh, wow. Let's see, that's the Wanderer. It's a planeswalker who doesn't know how to planeswalk and will just appear different places.
So, does she just not... Oh, hi, Dusty. Our Dusty baby's here. But yeah, I'm actually really enjoying myself.
Yeah, she cannot control when she planeswalks. She'll zip in and out of storylines randomly.
Yeah, sorry about the weird setup. I don't have a second camera. I just have one for VTubing. So I might invest in a second one eventually for multiple things, if that means both hand tracking and reveal. She can't control her spark. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Whoops. Okay. So I got...
That is to kind of hold the cards on top.
Okay, so that's to hold the cards on top. Okay.
Yeah.
So I've taken off the top half.
That's the top half, yes.
Okay. This is...
Oh, that's a spin down dice.
inside.
Got different booster packs.
Okay.
So look at the spin down dice.
Yeah.
I want to see.
Ooh.
Okay. So you notice the spin down dice has the logo right there. That's 20, and then you move it down from 19 and spin it down all the way to 1. So in a standard game, that would keep track of your life points.
But yeah, it's black with these flecks of like neon blue and pink, and I really like this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not meant for rolling. It's meant for counting.
It's so cool.
It is cool. A lot of people actually collect those kind of dice.
Yeah, my mom likes to turn them into necklaces.
Really?
Yes.
Oh yeah, she has a chibi store, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. apart. Oh, it's wax paper. I like that. Very good for the environment, at least.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I know one of the biggest complaints of Wizards of Codes in the past was
feel that's wax paper or pretty close to parchment paper.
yeah, one of the biggest complaints they had in the past was using too much plastic and non-sustainable products, and now it looks like they're shifting gears and going for that.
Okay, I'm gonna flatten this. It looks like I have some punch outs. What are the? I know that these are like tokens, right?
They're like little counters. You can use them to mark different things.
Well, what's this? They're like big squares.
To be honest, I don't know.
Okay.
They've always included them. I've never used them for anything too significant, to be honest. But it looks like you can get the art, put them in something. And looks like those are the lands.
Yeah. I keep trying to figure out where the camera is. But yeah, I'm using my iPad Pro. I'm gonna open up the lands first.
Yeah, I haven't really checked out how the lands look. Every set will have a different look for the lands.
The camera's kind of in a weird, awkward angle. Okay. Oh.
Okay, that's looks like that's the bundled card that comes with the. So yeah, that's a special edition.
Shiny.
So if you look up here, that's the mana cost.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I don't know where the camera's at.
Okay, so right here.
Mm-hmm. So that's the mana cost.
Mm-hmm. I'm looking at him on the iPad, so I'm trying to.
That is how many you tap a swamp for black mana. That's one colorless mana. That's the name of the card. Sorcery, it means you can only cast it on your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Target opponent sacrifices a creature. That means they have to get rid of their own creature. If they can't, they lose 2 life and you draw a card. Then repeat this process for an enchantment and a planeswalker. So basically you can kind of devastate their side of the board, and once they cannot do anything else, they lose 2 life and then you draw a card. And if you look down at the bottom, down here where it says P bundle, that means that this card, or at least the art to this card, is exclusive to this bundle. It also has the artist name down there.
Okay, I see it. Ah, here we go. It stopped tracking me for a second. Okay, so I'm gonna put you, I guess, I'm gonna flip this upside down and put you in here very carefully.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And each bundle, it looks like they have, I've heard they had the Ukiyo-e lands, but I think these are just the basic lands, but they are foil, and they do look nice.
They're actually quite beautiful.
Yes, they take great pride in their art.
Yeah. Really like this one.
Water's going different ways. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm. Ye old water slide. Swamp.
Swamp.
Okay.
Mountain.
Of course. I'm probably not gonna look through all of these individually because, like, for the planes at least, I just feel like, no matter the art, like, the lands are kind of a dime a dozen kind of thing.
Oh, you can buy them by the literal pound. Game stores will just give away lands. Basic lands, anyway.
Okay, second one I'm gonna open.
Looks like, is
More
it
lands.
more lands? Just non-foil?
Yeah, more lands. Non-foil.
Okay. So, it looks like this is kind of set up in a way to give a player, hey, here's a bunch of set boosters. Here's a bunch of lands. Get going and playing the game if you already know how to play. So I do like that. It gives people a nice little jumping off point. Let's see. Oh, those are rule cards.
Okay,
If you want to learn how to play the game, this is it tells you different formats, how to cast spells, the turn order.
Yeah, I like the art. I'm not super into playing it. I just like the art, and I think it looks pretty. And I know it sounds awful. So I have
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 set boosters.
Mm-hmm. And this kind of came about because Yam said, oh, I am really lucky when I buy cards.
Well, I mean, I think you're actually going to keep the cards because, I mean, I don't really have the binders like you do.
Hey,
So,
if you want me to make a deck for you later, I can do that.
maybe. But I don't have a way of playing. The art is great for the game. I know, right? Ooh.
Oh yes, that's
card.
set boosters will come with art cards.
Can I give you the trash for the trash bag?
Yes.
And
So-
the microphone can pick up a lot of sound pretty easily. But yeah, look at this.
Yes, that's an art card. Basically just, hey, we're showing off.
So it says 18 out of 81. Does that mean if I get all 81 and put them together, they become a giant picture?
A few sets in the past have done that. I'm not sure if this set does that.
Okay, I'm gonna hand that off to you.
Mm-hmm. There's a Ukiyo-e land that, am I pronouncing that correctly?
Ukiyo-e.
Ukiyo-e.
Mm-hmm. Ukiyo-e.
Yes.
Ukiyo.
Ukiyo.
Alright.
Okay.
That. And then we have Dusty above us. I have...
That is...
Seven-Tail Mentor.
When Seven-Tail enters into the battlefield or dies, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature or vehicle you control.
Mm-hmm.
For the...
Oh, I also got this.
Yes, that's a proxy card. Okay. If you can pull up Seven-Tail Mentor again, I'll teach you a little bit more.
Okay.
Okay, so... That's the cost, obviously. Underneath your finger, that's a black set symbol. That indicates that this is a common. Creature, Fox Samurai. For its cost, it's a pretty average creature, and when it dies, it pulls off a little special effect, so you'll be more incentivized to swing with it. So in standard, I would say that's a decent enough card.
Yeah, apparently Lorano says that this is the showcase. This is the showcase version.
Yes, the showcase version in Neon Dynasty are basically just anime styled. And I think the set boosters will have a lot more. Okay.
Is this...
Ignoring everything else, just look at the hair.
I know, I like it. It reminds me of Space Dandy. No, remember that the one that...
Redline.
Redline, yes. We watched Redline together.
Upriser Renegade. He's a pretty cheap creature. As you can see, silver, the set thing, so he's an uncommon. Upriser Renegade gets +2/+0 for each modified creature you control. So, if he's with other people, he is really big. Or can be really big.
Okay.
Because the word each actually matters.
Okay. Looks like Sunblade Samurais for the next one.
Vigilance, okay.
Is this a good card?
He's pretty expensive. He's a common. Channel 2 colorless, discard Sunblade Samurai, search your library for basic planes, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle, you gain 2 life. Okay. Now, this is going to go a little bit more into draft territory. This is not, as a creature, not a very good card. But in white, as a way to get a planes into your hand, pretty good. So early game, you get planes, gain some life, get ahead, and then later, when you can actually play him, you can plop down a creature because you'll need him more.
Okay. Okay. Imperial Oath.
Create 3 2/2 white samurai creature tokens of vigilance, scry 3.
What is scry 3?
So basically, you look at the top 3 cards of your library. Can you keep holding it up?
Oops, sorry.
You're okay. There you go. So you look at the top 3 cards of the library, and you can choose to keep them on top of your library or put them on the bottom of your deck. Now, this is pretty expensive card for not saying the best effect. So I would put this kind of on mediocre, if not a little bit bad.
Okay. Oh, do we have any penny sleeves? Because I know you said that if we needed some that for good cards.
Yes.
Because Dawn tells me that whenever you have really good cards or really rare cards, you want to take care of them. I think we forgot to grab those before we started the thing. Also, hand reveal. Yeah. It's slow on the playable curve, yeah? Oh yeah, also, I pre-ordered my Pokemon Arceus from the Pokemon Center, and they finally sent me the free plushie. Look how cute that is. Also, yes, you can see OBS. It's kind of a scuffed stream, but once again, I'm doing my best with what little I just wanted to try something new.
You got a gigantic stack of penny sleeves.
Thank you.
But yes, I'll try to describe the game as best as I can.
It's okay. I think Lorano may know. Experimental synthesizer.
When experimental, okay, 1 mana, that's pretty cheap. So you can do a turn 1. Enters the battlefield or leaves the battlefield, exile top card of your library until end of turn you may play that card. That's a good way to kind of, get ahead. Because red is really good about impulse draw. It doesn't necessarily put cards in your hand, but you get to see it, and if you don't want to play it, you don't play it. Pay 3 mana. It's a long effect. Sacrifice experimental synthesizer. Create a 2/2 white samurai creature token with vigilance. Activate only as a sorcery. So you can have it on the battlefield, do its effect, and then when you decide, okay, I don't need this anymore, I create a samurai.
I see.
Not bad. Very good way to get going because red is very aggressive.
Okay. And we got a red Ronin, Aki Ronin.
Is Aki red in Japanese?
Yeah. So basically, Aki or Akai, it means red.
Whenever a samurai or warrior you control attacks alone, you may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. So this is a good way to get rid of cards you're not necessarily going to play. And if you're playing black, you can discard a card you want to revive later. So it also incentivizes you to attack early and fast.
Okay.
Because he is pretty beefy at 3 toughness.
Rabbit battery. It reminds me of the Energizer Bunny.
It might be a reference to that. Let's be honest. Haste. So he gets to attack right away. He's a 1/1. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 and has haste. Reconfigure 1 red mana. Attached to target creature control. Unattached from a creature. Reconfigure only as a sorcery. While attached, this is the creature. So basically, this creature is an equipment and a actual creature. So you can put it onto something else and give it haste. So it's a good way. Put it down early. Get a bigger creature. Give it haste. Attack right away.
I see. Let's see here. I deal with Magic the Gathering every day at work. Oh, okay. Do you work for like a card shop or like a place that sells them?
Oh wow.
Is that
He's
a good
the
one?
real master here.
Yep. So is Rabbit Battery a good one or?
It's a decent one.
Okay. We also have Upriser Renegade, more Pompadour, but
Does he have a cigarette in his mouth? Kinda. Or like a little stick. Huh.
a toothpick.
Sorry, I got distracted by that. That is the same card as the other one, but this is not the showcase version. It is actually just the regular version. So you can compare it to the other one, and you can decide which one's cooler.
I see. See here, Boseiju reaches skyward.
Search your library for 2 basic forest cards, reveal them, put them into your hand. Okay, for 4 mana, that's okay. Put 1 target land card from your graveyard on top of your library.
So this is a saga, right? So what does a saga do?
Okay, flip it back over. So when you put it onto the battlefield, you put a counter, and the first effect will go off. Next turn on your upkeep, the second effect will go off, so the 2 up here. And then on the third turn, the third one will go off, and then you will transform it and flip it over.
Oh, okay, so he works at a tabletop store. That's pretty cool.
What's the effect on the back?
Oh, whoops.
Branch of Bisoju gets +1/+1 for each land you control. So it incentivizes you to play a lot of land, and then this will become a huge tree that you can just throw at someone.
That's so cute. Let's see here. We got Kami of Transience.
Oh boy, that's a long effect. And I think that's our first rare. If you see the by your finger, the set, that's a gold one.
Okay.
The only one higher would be a mythic, and that would be like an orange one.
Yeah, we got a couple of orange ones yesterday when we did yours.
I see. Oh, you want me to read the effect?
No, I think we're good.
Okay.
Because I don't want this to be like way too long. We're already at 20 minutes.
Okay, I kind of want to describe the game a bit. Oh, this is shiny. Geothermal Kami. When Geothermal Kami enters the battlefield, you may return an enchantment you control to its owner's hand. If you do, you gain 3 life. This is okay. It's not the best. It's pretty expensive for what it does. And it doesn't really put it on the battlefield, it puts it into your hand. It is shiny though. And if you're playing an Enchantments Matter deck, I can see yourself playing that.
Okay, I'm gonna put these gently off to the side. Okay. Yeah. Now it's his turn, because we're gonna do it like 3x3, or 4x4, because like I open a pack, he opens a pack, and then I just kind of show it off on the camera. So
okay.
You've opened this one.
Let's see, who has the better luck? That's the art
Looks like
card.
We got art card.
Neat. No idea who that is.
Really cool though. Okay. And then that looks like it's just saying, okay, spirit token.
Spirit token.
Sorry.
Tokens are always useful.
Okay. Tranquil Core.
Enter the battlefield tapped. Enter the battlefield, you gain 1 life. Okay.
Very shiny.
You gain 1 life, yeah. Oh, that showcase Sunblade Samurai.
It looks like a Genshin Impact character.
It really does. Return to action. Target creature gets 1 life link. When that creature dies, return to the battlefield, tap and anything you control. So if you expect something to die, play that, and they'll come right back.
Yeah. Let me know if you come across anything that's like people are wanting. Look
Art?
at the back of the cards, and they'll tell you what card it is. Eh? Okay.
Back of the card?
I don't know.
Oh, look at the art cards.
Oh.
See, told you he's a master. Myojin of Towering Might. No idea who that is, but he is Myojin of Towering Might.
Undercity Scrounger.
Art card. Okay. Not a bad effect. Okay.
Okay.
Scrapyard Steelbreaker. Sacrifice artifact. Gets +2/+1 until end of turn. It's a common. Not bad one, but it's okay.
Hey Yamiko, how's the unboxing? Pretty good. I have my special guest, Don Quixote, with me because I needed somebody who knows the game. I just like the art, and so I'm showing off a pack that he just opened. So Mnemonic Spear.
Sacrifice the monster, draw 2 cards, discard a card. That's an interesting one, just because of the channel effect. And you also get an artifact into your graveyard, which can matter sometimes.
Okay, Imperial Recovery Unit.
Whenever Imperial Return units, return target creature or vehicle card of mana value 2 or less from graveyard to your hand. Crew 2. Okay, so you can get some cheaper things back into your hand.
Okay. Also, thank you for joining us, Sigibot.
Selfless Samurai. Whenever a samurai or warrior you control attacks alone against lifelink until end of turn, sacrifice, tap target creature gains indestructible until end of turn. Okay, not bad.
I'm gonna try to move my hands a bit because I'm getting a little tired.
Sorry, can you move your finger? I want to see if it's a... Yeah, that's an uncommon. Whenever a creature you control attacks alone, exile top card in your library, you may play that card this turn. It's a cheap enchantment, and it allows you to go through your deck a lot faster.
Okay.
Because red is aggressive like that. Shattered States Era. Gain control of a target creature. Get +1/+0 until end of turn. Exile, return. This got it back.
Yep. Now also, to be fair though, like I did choose both boxes though, so either way it's still my luck.
It really is. So far, nothing too spectacular. Let's see. Surge Hacker Mech. Menace. Enters the battlefield or when Surge Hacker Mech enters the battlefield, it deals damage equal to twice the number of vehicles you control or to target creature or planeswalker an opponent controls. Crew 4. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, at the very least, it will deal 1 damage to something. But if you're playing this, you're likely playing it with a lot of other things, and you'll just kill something, get it out of your way, or take care of a planeswalker. So, decent card, especially if you're playing vehicles. Yeah, vehicles.
Okay, let's see here. Nice. Been a long time since I saw some Magic cards unboxing. Yeah, I thought I would try something new, you know? That's why I went out and I grabbed the right person for the job that I could.
Shiny Mukotai Ambusher has lifelink ninjutsu 2. Ninjutsu, as you see, when a creature is unblocked, you pay the ninjutsu cost. He'll come in and replace the card that was not blocked.
Really?
And yes. So you can cheat out.
That's pretty cool though. Like look at this art though.
Yeah, it's all shiny. I love it. Artifact creature, Rat Ninja. So he's a robot Rat Ninja.
But I'm a robot potato, so kind of like that. My turn.
Yeah.
I get to open. I'm gonna gently put you off to the side here because I want to take care of you. Even though I don't know much about the game, I know that the art should be treated with respect and is very valuable. We also do have like another set that we do also have more cards other than just this one box because I'm like, I want to look at the pretty shiny cards.
I think the Collectors and Booster will probably be the big one.
Okay.
I think it'll be a good way to finish it off, don't you think?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you got?
Ooh, art card. Look how pretty that is.
Oh, floating hands.
Yeah, look at that.
What's the info on the back?
Okay, well, let's see here. Who did this?
Clawing Torment. Ravina Kai. I do like that they put the artists.
That makes me really happy.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh,
Ooh, right off the bat. Shiny
look at shiny.
Ukiyo-e land. Island.
Ukiyo-e.
I cannot read that, but I can tell the water symbol from anywhere.
Okay, wait, and I need to put it down.
Oh.
Okay, let's see here. Oh.
A Genjo Exemplar. Whenever a samurai, warrior, or creature you control attacks alone, gets +1/+1 until end of turn. He's pretty cheap. So at the very least, he'll be giving himself +1/+1 when he attacks.
Some Ringu vibes. Thank you for joining us, Siggy. Yeah, I mean, but, you know, perhaps some evil spirits, I mean, actually some spirits may just need a little bit of love and attention, you know? They just feel upset that they've been forgotten.
Imperial Subduer. Or as I funnily thought, Imperial Subducer.
I know, and I'm like, dude, there's a difference between, like, you know, seduction and subduction.
Yes, and
Perhaps this one can do both.
whenever a samurai or warrior you control attacks alone, tap target creature. So this is implying that this person will tie someone up when they attack.
So both. Good. Both good at subduction and seduction.
Yes.
Ooh, this one's kind of cool.
What is that? Crackling Emergence 2. It's an enchantment aura, so you attach it. Enchant land you control. Enchanted land is a 3/3 red spirit creature with haste. It's still a land. If enchanted land would be destroyed, instead sacrifice Crackling Emergence, and that land gains indestructible until end of turn. Okay, this is a good way to turn a land into a creature and throw it at somebody. But if it dies, your land is still protected.
That's good. Let's try this one. Ambitious Assault.
Creatures you control get +2/+0 until end of turn. If you control a modified creature, draw a card. It's a cheap card, and if you're playing this, you probably have easy modifications to throw on something, and you draw a card.
Well, wouldn't, does that mean that these two could work together?
Yes, they would absolutely work together, because that enchanted land is a creature, and it is technically modified with an aura of that, with Crackling Emergence. So yes, it would work.
See, okay. I think I kind of understand. Okay, we have a...
Kindled Fury. Target creature gets +1/+0 and gains first strike until end of turn. So first strike means that you deal damage to the other creature at first.
Okay.
So normally you would deal damage to each other at the same time. This one deals it first, so you can just kill something first and you don't take damage and your creature is still alive. And since it's an instant, you can play it fast, get something out of the way, surprise people.
So I can play this on my opponent's turn if they're attacking me?
Yes.
Okay. Ooh.
High Speed Hoverbike. Ooh, that is an uncommon. Flash, so you can play it at any time. Flying, it flies. Whenever High Speed Hoverbike enters the battlefield, tap to one target creature, crew 1. Okay, I'm guessing you're supposed to cast this on your opponent's turn, tap a creature they were fixing to attack with, that way they can't use it, and then on your turn you crew it for the very cheap cost, and then you slam a bike into someone.
I kind of want to see, Gamma on that bike. That'd be kind of cool. Ooh, this one looks cool.
That is Born to Drive. Enchant artifact or creature. As long as enchanted permanent is a creature, it gets +1/+1 for each creature and or vehicle you control. Channel, discard Born to Drive, create 2 colorless pilot creature tokens with this creature cruise vehicles as though its power were 2 or greater. That's a lot of words. But it basically means when you crew, vehicles are not creatures until they're crewed. And this kind of helps it become a creature to go and attack and do special things.
Okay, it looks like we have Modern Age. Actually, that's really cool. I like the art on that a lot. I think it's really pretty.
Yes. Draw a card, discard a card. That's good.
Oh, how cute!
Little, I guess, origami spirit. 2/3 flying, not bad. What was his effects? First 2 turns, you draw a card, discard a card. That's actually not that bad, especially for how cheap it is. I can see a lot of people playing that in standard.
Oh, hey, we got a orange.
Oh, that's Chishiro, the Shattered Blade. Here's another word effect. You can hear me ramble. Whenever an aura equipment enters the battlefield under your control, create a 2/2 red spirit creature token with menace. So every time you play an aura or an equipment, you get a little minion to help you. And beginning of each end step, put a +1/+1 counter on each modified creature you control.
So, is this like a rare card, like a good card?
It's an interesting card. See that set? That is from the commander set. That is one of the face commanders for one of the decks.
How much is it worth?
I'm not entirely sure.
Can you check?
I can check with TCG Player.
Why not check?
Let me check.
We're checking. Because
Okay.
you told me that orange means good. Very good.
Yes, they're a
Commander
lot harder
cards.
to find.
I want to know.
Apparently, it just, when I scanned it, it read a different card.
You may have to type it in.
Probably.
You might want to type it in.
But to be honest, for his effect, I don't see him being too expensive. So, but he is... Let's see. He's also not shiny. As I figured, he was 25 cents.
Aww.
But remember, this set is still new. A lot of cards will appreciate once they're out of print.
Okay, well this one is Soul Transfer.
Soul Transfer, 3 mana. Choose one. If you control an artifact and enchantment, you can cast this spell. You may choose both.
I think most people will be able to understand it. Probably $5. Apparently it's
Exile
not.
target creature or planeswalker. Return target creature or planeswalker card from your graveyard to your hand. Okay. That is actually, you can pull off that effect pretty easily. I can see a lot of people playing that because it's cheap. It does some powerful things.
Ooh, I got a shiny one.
Okay. Sorry.
Sorry, he's checking real quick because the Magic the Gathering scanner thing is very sensitive for some reason, and I don't know why. Dang, you were way off.
Apparently, this guy is 20 cents.
20 cents. Okay.
The problem with Magic in general, a lot of cards are not worth much, and others are just worth way too much.
Yeah. Alright, so looks like we have Salaba Trespassers.
Saiba, I
Saiba.
think. Let's see. Discard Saiba Trespassers. Tap 2 target creatures you don't control. Those creatures don't untap during the controller's next untap. So basically, you locked some people down so they can't use some things.
Alright, what are you doing? I am unboxing the new Magic the Gathering Kamigawa set. Okay, this looks like looks like an old card because the logo doesn't look like it's the same thing.
Yeah, that's from Magic 2010. So it's a reprint. So it's basically having some fun. But it gives your creature flying into a turn. Not bad. Pretty cheap.
20 cents is good? Okay.
Yes, most Magic the Gathering cards don't go that high in price.
Okay.
It's only...
Are you just gonna go ahead and just hand it off, or do you want to open it?
I'll open it.
Yeah, open it, man.
Let's see whose luck is best.
Why did you use your teeth?
Sorry.
It's okay. This
Okay.
man out here using his teeth to open card packs.
That's strong teeth.
Very strong teeth. Ooh, art card. It's actually quite pretty.
Let's see.
Who is the artist?
Echo of Death's Wail. Kurosawa. Tetsu Kurosawa. Okay.
Yeah, so in katakana it says, Kurosawa Tetsu.
Okay.
Looks like we got a normal island.
Cool.
Only Black Lotus is high tier. Yeah.
It's a little high tier. Oh, it's high tier enough to pay off my house.
Peerless Samurai.
Tax alone, you next spell you cast this turn costs 1 less to cast.
So what is Menace?
You have to block it with two or more creatures. Basically, it's so scary that 2 people have to double team it. At least that's kind of how the mechanic is supposed to be implied.
I see. Oh, we've had this one. This one's a repeat, so I'm gonna just kind of move on. Well, it is. It's the Subduer.
Yes.
Alright. Ooh, I like this one. This one's really cool.
Inkrise
Infiltrator.
2 mana, flying. Inkrise Infiltrator gets +2/+2 until end of turn. Okay. Now this is actually a decent card. Because one, flying is sometimes pretty hard to get around.
Yeah.
And if for some reason, especially in Commander, you manage to generate infinite mana, you can make this person infinitely big until end of turn. And they just smack someone.
Okay. Oh.
Unstoppable Ogre. Enters the battlefield, target creature can't block this turn. So you play this, lock someone down, and you throw something at them.
Okay. I know this one. Omae wa mou shinderu.
Oh my god. This turn, target creature that was dealt damage this turn, draw a card. Okay, the effect is a little hard to pull off.
If you noticed, that is the poses from that scene.
Yes, it is. I was just wasn't expecting to see this. I'm sorry. Like, I know it's a cheap common card, but my gosh, the flavor is on point.
Oh, we got her.
What is that? Oh, Clawing Torment from the other art card. Here. Enchant artifact or creature. As long as enchanted permanent isn't creature, it gets -1/-1, and can't block. Enchanted permanent has at beginning of your upkeep, you lose 1 life. Okay, so what you do with this card is you enchant your opponent's stuff, so they have to deal with, you know, that effect.
I see.
Okay.
Alright, Oni Cult Anvil.
I swear, Magic is getting longer to read.
Well, you don't have to read the entire thing. You can just tell me if it's a good card or not, and like how it can be used.
So creates a colorless artifact. Okay, sacrifice an artifact, deals 1 damage to each opponent given life. So you can create a blocker, and that's cool. And then if you have other artifacts, you can use Oni Cult Anvil to kind of sacrifice it and deal damage and gain life. Not bad, pretty cheap. I like it.
Oh yeah, I forgot to show off the token that was at the end. So samurai on one side, and that's it.
Advertisement on the back.
Yep. Here we go. Oh, I think we've seen this guy before. I think we saw him yesterday.
Sokuzen Smelt. Actually, he's new.
Oh, really?
Yes. At the beginning of combat on your turn, you may pay 1, sacrifice an artifact. If you do, create a 3/1 red construct artifact creature token with haste. Okay. So you sacrifice your artifacts, create a bunch of 3/1s, and then you swing because they all have haste.
Okay.
Not a bad card. I can definitely see some potential.
Oh, we saw him yesterday.
Okiba Reckoner Raid. You drain people's lives twice, and you can play it turn 1, also good. And the back, I think it gives vehicles menace. Enchantment, vehicles you control have menace, and it itself has menace, so it makes your vehicles harder to block.
So, Nezumi means rat, by the way.
Oh, so it's literally like Rat Road Captain.
Alright, March of Wretched Sorrow.
It's an instant, so you can play it any time. So you can exile to make it cheaper, and you can add 2 to effect. Deals X damage to target creature and planeswalker, you gain X life. So this would probably be a good way to knock out a creature you really need gone, or if you can't get their planeswalker, just snipe it.
Let's see.
But
Ooh, look at this. Look how beautiful that is. I love it. I think we've also seen this one before too.
it's like kind of an ink. Target creature gets +2/+2 at the end of turn. Target creature gets -1. So you do that.
And then once it's done, we have...
Pay 1 life, add 1, and only cast instant or sorceries. Okay, so he's like Memory of Toshido. That's interesting. Okay.
Alright, my turn to open up a pack. I don't know, I'm just enjoying myself. It's actually quite relaxing. I know you can't hear the smooth jazz, but with the smooth jazz, it's actually quite relaxing.
Aw. How's my voice? Is it relaxing?
I have no clue. I can't hear, like, I can hear your voice in real time, I just can't hear it through the recording.
Makes sense.
Which is also why you can't lean too close to the microphone. So here in OBS, you see where it's green. Green to yellow is fine, but we don't want to get to where it's like high yellow, high red.
Looks like we're all learning here.
Oh wait, here is some
Trash.
trash.
Oil trash.
Oh, that's cool. Let's see here.
I'm really liking the art cards.
Yeah, I love art cards. I love the art.
I think we've seen that card. I'm not sure what that card is, but we'll find out in a second. Return to action, Jeremy Wilson. looking like he's about to enter Tron.
Heck yeah. Oh!
What do you got?
Let's see here. Well, let me go ahead and remove the proxy card. But we have Dismal Blackwater.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Gaining life is good. And it's not the end all be all, but what hurts cards like this is it enters the battlefield tapped.
I see. That makes sense. We have Moon Circuit Hacker.
Deals combat damage player, you draw a card. If you do, discard card unless it entered it. So it's encouraging you to use the ninjutsu ability.
I see. Oh, Covert Technician. We got another anime waifu. What?
Ninjutsu 2. Whenever it deals combat damage, you may put an artifact card mana value less equal to the damage from your hand onto the battlefield. So you'll be putting an artifact that costs 2 or less onto the battlefield if you do her ninjutsu effect.
I see. I may have to switch to a different song soon.
Oh man, I've been talking for a while, haven't I?
Mm-hmm. Okay, we have Nezumi Blade Blesser.
Control. So basically it has Death Touch and you can give stuff Menace as long as... So it gets more effects the more stuff you have on the battlefield. Not bad. It's okay.
Oh, if you want a cool promo, they made a promo card for the set that's done by the Metal Gear artist. Actually, that sounds pretty cool.
Yes, I think he's referring to Satoru Umezawa.
Mm-hmm.
If we find it, that is probably just gonna pay back all the money you just spent on this.
Really?
There are some cards that will do that. What's up?
Give me a minute here.
Looking for a new song?
Yes. Looking for a new song.
Mind if I look ahead?
Mm-hmm. Go ahead, give me a minute here. Okay, we're gonna do... I'll mute it in a minute, it's just that ads are annoying. There we go. Some nice lo-fi. Okay.
Nice.
Alright. Alright. Kami of Terrible Secrets.
It's pretty situational, and its power and toughness not the best.
Mm-hmm.
So I wouldn't. This is kind of bad.
Really?
Because the effect, it's the word and. If you control an artifact and an enchantment, you draw a card and create 1 life. And sometimes you're not gonna have both on the battlefield.
I see.
Good cards are ones that stand alone by themselves.
Very true. But
And-
also ones that you can easily bounce, right?
Yes. Twisted Embrace. Painrocker opponent controls. So you destroy something, and as long as the enchanted permanent is a creature, it gets +1.
I see. Okay, so...
You buff yourself and kill something of theirs.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm. What do you got?
We got a couple of...
Go Shintai
Shrines.
of Hidden Cruelty. Beginning of your end step, you may pay 1. If you do, destroy target creature of toughness X or less, where X is the number of shrines you control. Okay, so you would want to gather up all the shrines and maximize that effect. And 1 mana is honestly not that much. What hurts it is the legendary. You can only have 1 legendary of the same name on the battlefield at one time.
Another card to look for is Go Shintai of Life's Origin. We have...
Go Shintai of Lost Wisdom, the blue one, the blue shrine. Beginning of your end step, you may pay 1. If you do, target player mills X cards where X is the number of shrines you control. Okay. Also good. A good way to get rid of their stuff.
Oh!
Let's see. Tales of Masters Teshiro. +1/+1 counter on creature. Okay. That's a lot cost for a kind of mediocre effect, but what's up? what does it turn into?
Also, let us know if the background music is too loud, okay, guys?
Vigilance haste. 5/5. Okay. This would be a better card if it wasn't so darn expensive to play.
Makes sense.
5 mana is a lot.
Is it?
Yes. Was it 5 mana? Yes. 5 mana is a whole lot to get that kind of mediocre effect.
I see. Ooh, extended art.
Okay. Tonicon Abandoned Mire. Okay. Legendary land. Okay. Add. Okay. Does not come in tapped, so you can play it right away.
All hail shrines.
Discard Takanuma. Banmire, mill 3 cards. Return target creature or planeswalker from your graveyard to your hand. This ability costs 1 less to activate for each legendary creature you control. Okay. Yam, that is actually probably one of the actual. I want to say big moneymaker, but it's definitely worth at least a couple of bucks. Let's see. I'm fighting the thing here.
Don't. Yeah.
Okay, let me put on a white background.
Okay.
But I got a penny sleeve ready.
Okay.
It is $6.
That's $6?
Yes.
Wait, it's $6?
Yeah. I can go a little more in depth. What makes the price actually go for it?
Okay, so what makes the price go for it?
I'll put it in a penny sleeve.
Okay.
So you can show it off on camera.
But apparently this is good enough to put a protective sleeve on.
So
I don't know why.
this is a land.
Uh-huh.
Continue showing it and add 1 black mana. This does not come in tapped, so you can play it and immediately get mana. And the effect, it costs 4 mana. You mill 3 cards to turn a creature or a planeswalker from your graveyard to your hand. So if you're focused on putting stuff in your graveyard, you put it back in your hand. In addition, it costs 1 less for each legendary creature you control. In a format like Commander, where it has a lot of legendary creatures and is really stacked, you can pay 1 mana, mill 3 cards, get any creature from your graveyard, put it back in your hand. So that is a really good card. It also helps that it's expanded border, and that also adds to the price.
Okay. And that's from the one that I opened. I only have 1 packet left. You have 2.
Inventive Iteration. Target creature or planeswalker turns on his hand. Return artifact creature from a graveyard to your hand if you can't draw a card. Okay. And then this gets flying. Whenever you cast a spell, your opponents can't cast spells at the same mana value until your next turn. Okay.
But like, look at the art though. Like, look how gorgeous she is.
This is a funny card. I can go a little more in depth into it, but let me scan it. I suspect it may actually be worth something.
Okay, and this one it looks like it's a shiny common because the thing is black.
It is 10 cents. Aw, I thought it would be good. Because the effect locks out people from playing the game. That's a shiny. Shiny common. Is it a good common though?
I think we had a couple of these last time.
Enters with battlefield with +1/+1 counter for if you control a modified creature. So it comes in, and if you control another creature, it can be a 3/4, which is it's okay.
I'm gonna put the penny sleeve off to the side here. So, because I don't want to have it mixed in with the rest.
Also, lands will usually be your big stuff, simply because every deck needs lands.
That's a good card. Oh, thank you. I opened it. Oh, sorry. Finish it.
You're okay.
I thought you had...
I'm just fighting the sleeve, the foil here.
Okay, we gotta add.
Neat. Buy more product.
Ooh, look at this. Art card.
Neat.
They make me happy.
That is so creepy. Let's see, what is it? Myojin of...
Oops.
Betrayal, of Grim Betrayal. Okay. Loop.
Okay.
Bloodfell Caves. Pretty average for a land. It's the enters the battlefield tap that will usually kill a land from being competitive or not.
Here we go. Guardians of Ouroboros.
Modified creatures can attack as though they didn't have defender. So you can, if you have a I think this card works with copies of itself. Probably the best.
Okay. Oh, how cute. The next one. Well, not this one, but the one after.
Commune with Spirits, look at the top 4 cards of the library, remove your enchantment and land card from them, put it into your hand, put the rest in the bottom of the library in any order.
Low-key, I kind of wanted to buy the Kamigawa set now. What really grabbed my attention was like the neon colors, and I'm like, God, it sounds cool.
The hot pink. Greater Tanuki. Aww. It's a big boy.
Yes.
Discard Greater Tanuki, search your library for basic land, put it onto battlefield, tap, then shuffle.
It's a raccoon dog.
It's a...
Look at the good boy.
As
It's gonna come eat you.
a card in green, he's okay, because if you don't have the mana to cast him, you can use that effect and get more land.
Alright, here's the next one.
Grafted Growth. Enter the battlefield, put a +1 creature you control. Enchanted land has add 2 mana of any one color.
Yo, they decided to grow trees on our trees.
So this is a good way to ramp, but it's also kind of delicate because they may have a way to destroy it.
Okay. So we have... trying to get that to focus. There we go.
Careful Cultivation. Enchant artifact or creature 3 mana. As long as the creature gets +1/+3 and has reach and has add 2 mana, discard Careful Cultivation, create a 1/1 green human creature token, add 1 green mana.
Big boy.
It's a... Yeah, that Tanuki was a really big boy. 6'5". Let's not get into power and toughness in Magic. It makes no sense the more you think about it. Runaway Trash Bot.
Yes.
That name alone, man. 3 mana.
You mean me? I'm not a trash bot though. I don't want to do push-ups on stream. Please don't make me.
It's you are a potato bot.
Yes.
Runaway Trash Bot get +1/+0 for each artifact enchantment creature in your grave. Okay, it's implying it's carrying a bunch of trash and it's gonna ram into someone.
Oh.
Let's see. Assassin's Ink costs 1 less to cast for if you control an artifact and 1 less to cast if you control an enchantment. Destroy target creature or planeswalker. So by itself, it's not the best, but if you start adding enchantments and artifacts, it starts getting better mana-wise. What is that?
This one was cool.
Pillar of Order. Okay. Whenever Naomi Pillar of Order enters the battlefield or attacks, you create an artifact. If you control an artifact and enchantment, create a 2/2 white samurai creature token with vigilance. It's interesting. I'm not gonna call it good, but it is interesting.
Azusa's Many Journeys.
Play additional land per turn for 2 mana. That's a very good effect. Next turn you gain 3 life. Also good. And then on turn 3, what would you do?
I did not talk bad about myself. You're just mishearing things. I don't want to do push-ups on stream.
I'll make Yam do push-ups later.
No.
Becomes blocked, untap up to 3. Okay. That's funny because no one's ever going to block that. They're not going to give you 3 mana or more for taking 3 damage. They'll be like, no, just give me the damage.
Ooh.
What is this guy?
This one looks cool.
Ishin 2 Heavens is 1. Mardu. Red, white, black. If attacking creature causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, that ability triggers an additional time. Ooh, that can actually be worth something.
Nice strip. Alright, I'm gonna let you check that.
It's a card. It is 44 cents.
Okay.
But this guy, really good. Because he can trigger battlefield effects. I'm going to put him in a penny sleeve.
Okay.
Because he's good to slot into other decks, if not be a commander in commander format. Ooh, shiny Commune with Spirits.
Let me...
Yeah.
It's quite pretty. Nice strip. Thank you. I didn't have like a mouse pad, so like I kind of made do with one of Don's playmats that he wasn't using.
Yeah. Then the fancy keyboard in the background also helps.
Yeah. It's because Dusty peed on your old one.
Yeah, well.
It is what it is.
That happened.
Okay. We have the art card. I think it's really pretty. Come on, focus. Good. This was done by Bear of Memory.
Randy Vargas.
Randy Vargas. That's pretty cool. But yeah, like, look at that.
You really like these art cards.
Yes, they're my favorite part because I don't really understand the game.
Ooh,
Eee,
planes.
planes.
I can't read Japanese, but I know the symbol.
Okay. Looks like we have a Selfless Samurai.
A furry. Cool, cool.
Furry, furry. Probably an upcoming furry VTuber. Let's see here. We have Fang of Shigeki. I like the fact it just says Death Touch. Nice, simple.
Deals any damage, kill someone. It also costs 1 green mana. Turn 1, throw it down. Throw it at somebody.
Dramatist Puppet.
Enters the battlefield. For each kind of counter on a target permanent, put another counter of that kind on it or remove one from it. That is interesting because you can copy effects with different types of counters.
Alright, Iron Apprentice. It kind of reminds me of the dude from like Samurai 7.
Enters the battlefield +1. If it dies, if it had counters on it, put those counters on target creature you control. So play it turn 1, keep throwing it around until eventually it dies, and then you can put that counter that it had on something else. Or if you find a way to death loop it, put a bunch of counters on something.
Simeon Sling, become monk.
Monkey.
Monkey, become monkey.
Equipped creature gets +1/+1. Whenever the equipped creature becomes blocked, it deals 1 damage to defending player. Reconfigure 2. So play it turn 1, slap it on something turn 3, and then if they block it, they still take damage.
Okay, I can see that. Ooh, that one's kind of cool. I like Dragon.
Dragon Spark Reactor. Into the battlefield, put a charge counter on Dragon Spark Reactor. Okay. Sacrifice.
Oops, sorry, I didn't realize you were still reading it.
It deals damage equal to the number of charge counters to target player and that much damage to up to 1 target. So you'll deal damage to someone's face and their favorite creature.
I see. Oh!
Patchwork Automaton 2, okay. Cast an artifact spell, put a +1/+1 counter, and it has Ward 2, so it protects itself. So Ward 2 means you have to pay mana to target it. That is actually kind of good.
Do you want to look it up?
It's an uncommon. I'm not going to say it's super expensive, but it's a good all-around card.
I see. Okay.
Enthusiastic Mechanaut. Artifact spells cost 1 less to cast. That is actually not. That's probably that's a decent card because cost-reducing effects are always good, especially on artifacts, which are very common in every deck. So I would say that's a decent card. Pretty good.
Alright. Kumano faces...
Kakazan
Yep, Kakazan. Yep.
deals 1 damage to each opponent and each planeswalker they control. Okay. Into the battlefield +1/+1. And then it turns into Etching of Kumano. To turn, a source would die, exile it instead. So basically, if you manage to kill something with it, they don't get in the graveyard, which can be sucky for, let's say.
Ooh, this one's pretty. Also kind of cool.
Thundering Raiju.
Mm-hmm.
Long effect. Then deals X damage to X number of modified creatures you control other than Thundering Raiju. So it spreads around counters, and when you attack, it'll start dealing damage to each individual player. That may actually be worth something because if you have it set up, it will just start killing someone's entire board. 20 cents. That is actually higher than normal. Because most Magic cards are not worth that much.
Okay. We're almost at the end for mine, and then you have one more, and then we have
That is a neat card.
our set booster, the Unforgiving one.
Turn target creature mana value X or less from card card, where X is the number of modified creatures you control. Okay. It works pretty okay because it returns it to the battlefield.
I like the fact it has no face.
That is pretty cool. So what is the last boy you got?
The last one is Trebuchet-chan.
Siege modification. Enchant vehicle long as the edition gets and has first strike. That is a weird card, but I can actually use that. As weird as that sounds. Because vehicles are a big thing in this deck. Or in this set. Because...
I still need to make you a token of Shinji in the froggy chair.
Yes. That'll be fun for that Evangelion vehicle deck.
Ooh. The art card on this one, absolutely gorgeous.
We'll show the audience.
Sorry. Look at this.
Dragon Boy in the background. I love it.
Okay, and so this is
Mountain. Just straight up mountain. I'm wondering.
Ayami Nakashima. Ayami Nakashima.
Nice.
So there's the art card.
Since it's a mountain, I wonder if you can use it as a land. Probably not. Green, blue. The one color combination Magic seems to love the most.
I mean, it holds hand in hand.
Yes. But white will never get that kind of attention.
I kind of noticed.
Even you've noticed?
Yeah.
Silver Fur Master. Splinter? Ninjutsu 2. Cost 1. Ninjutsu abilities cost...
I think that is Master Splinter. I think that is, because it's like because they have like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle mountain.
And it costs 1 less to activate? Okay. So he makes ninjas better. That is...
So that's Master Splinter.
That is a... Yeah, that is
It's Master Splinter.
It's Master Splinter, the
Yeah.
Magic the Gathering card.
Yeah. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Alright.
Reckoner Shakedown. You have the art card of that. You may choose an online counter. If you do, player discard the card. If you don't, put 2/1 counters on a creature or vehicle you control. So you make your stuff better or you get rid of their stuff.
Makes sense. Oh, hey, we got another. Next one is like one we got an art card of, so I'm a little excited.
Sacrifice an artifact or creature. You gain life equal to the sacrifice permanent's mana value. Draw 2 cards. Okay. That actually could be a decent card in the right format.
Right. Remember this one? We showed it off earlier in the stream.
Yes. Becoming Tron, the card.
Dude, we need to watch Tron again.
Tron?
Yeah, with
The
like
80s?
chips and salsa, like the very first one.
Oh, like the old one.
Like the old one, not the remake, the old one.
The one where they couldn't figure out.
There's a Kappa Ninja card. I know. That's why I was a little excited of it.
Oh yes, I saw the spoiler for that one.
Oh, I think we might actually have some good cards, maybe. Or at least one to add to your cat deck. So Don here has a cat deck. As you can see, he is a cat himself. And so it takes a cat to run a cat deck, honestly.
Undercity Scrounger. Okay. Tap. It's okay. The problem is it's situational on something dying. That's what makes it not the best.
Okay. Well, here is probably one you're going to add to your cat deck, I think.
The colors are wrong because I have a white-green cat deck, but what does this guy do? Enters the battlefield, return target permanent from your graveyard to your hand. If Gloom Shrieker would die, exile it instead. That's actually pretty good because its mana cost is pretty dang cheap.
Okay.
Oh yes, I saw this card. This card will get a lot more play and probably start replacing some other cards kind of similar to it. If it enters the battlefield, draw a card if a creature died this turn. Otherwise, each player sacrifices a creature. So it's a good way to get rid of people's stuff. And if you can loop it, they have to keep getting rid of stuff and you keep drawing cards. What's up?
Oh, I forgot to take out the token.
2/2 White Vigilance.
Alright, here is the next one. Ta-da!
Seismic Wave.
Ta-da!
Deals 2 damage to any target and 1 damage to each non-artifact creature target opponent control. So if a person is spamming a bunch of weenie tokens, like 1/1s, this will just get rid of all of them.
Oops. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to drop you. Okay, we have...
Era of Enlightenment. Scry 2. Gain 2 life. Cool. First strike. 2/2. It's a human monk.
So we now have blue, the Dawn Sky, Owl means blue, by the way.
Blue the Dawn Sky.
Yeah, it's just...
Ooh, okay. Flying Vigilance, 5/4 for 5 mana. When it dies, choose one. Look at the top 7 cards of the library. Put any number of non-land permanent cards, total mana 4 or less among them, onto the battlefield.
Do you want to look this one up?
Put 2/1/1 counters on each permanent you control that's a creature or vehicle.
Do you want me to hand it over? Okay, handing it over.
Because that first effect is actually pretty mean. It is 190. I'm just going to round it up to $2.
So $2. That's pretty good.
So the best way to use this is find a way to loop it. Like basically kill it, put it back on the battlefield, kill it again, activate its effect until you run away with the game.
Okay, so this is the last one that we have before we open the other box. Or it's not really a box, it's kind of like a package.
Feature, oops.
Doesn't want to, there we go.
Exile top card in the library and you play that card this turn. Okay, it's a decent card. It is uncommon. I'm gonna scan it because the foil definitely adds value.
Whoops.
Oops. 10 cents.
Alright, I will...
Now, the price is not the end all be all. Every card can be good. You just need to set it up the deck properly.
Well, no duh. That's why I have so many Yu-Gi-Oh cards back when I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh.
I remember Yu-Gi-Oh! Then it became Rocket Science, and then I couldn't stop.
Okay, so this is our last one. We have...
Ah, yes.
I'm trying to be very careful of the reflection.
15 cards, rares and foils.
So we have a collector booster. So I'm gonna...
See if you can open it on the camera.
Wait, I'm gonna gently put these out of the way.
I'll take them.
Lord of the Rings vibe from that card. Yeah. These, I'm sorry, my eczema's acting up on my hands. It's not fun to deal with, guys.
I'll take that.
Yeah. We need to throw that away or else then it's gonna play with it. Eh? Is it only just one?
Yeah.
All that packaging just for one?
Yep. You didn't know that?
No, I thought there was at least 2. Also, like, look how it's like glued to the package.
That's to keep it from shifting around. It looks like it did shift around a bit and...
Sorry, I'm trying not to be upset, but like...
Yes. Remember that whole thing I said about sustainability? It goes out the window when it comes to this kind of packaging.
Yeah, but like, they could have done it with like half.
They really could have.
You didn't need... Okay. Oh. Stop laughing at me! Stop! Okay, but like... Okay, like... You didn't really need all this for one card.
15.
Okay.
Yeah, one
Gotta
card.
love it. But like, I'm just saying for like one packaging, like look at this. You could easily you could have easily fit like 4 or 5. Actually, probably a whole lot in here.
You probably could have fed a whole 10, 12 if you really wanted to.
Okay. Well, here, I guess I will open this on stream. Oh yeah, why don't you go ahead and like pull out some of the ones that we pulled out yesterday.
Okay.
From your collection. Because my Dawn partner friend person over here decided to drop $200 on Magic the Gathering cards.
My money, I spend it now.
I know, but like we also fought because you wanted me to open them on stream and I said no, because it's my channel and I waste my money on my channel.
It's okay.
Okay. Yay, everyone gets to see me struggle with
A fancy pack. Here.
a fancy pack, yes.
They're all foil, and depending if you get the right card, you may just make your money back. So,
I highly doubt it.
at this rate, no. We made decent. Pulls.
Well, I mean, they're yours. Okay.
Shiny foil.
Shiny Samurai.
With the back. 1/1 haste construct. Yeah.
Dude's got a lightsaber, it's kind of cool. Also, sorry for my outburst. So I even woke Dusty up, poor baby, sleepy boy.
Okay, well,
Okay.
show him what you got.
I got Lethal Exploit.
Target creature does additional for each modified creature you control. That is enough to snipe a lot of creatures in Magic the Gathering. So
Okay, I'm gonna hand that off to you so you can penny sleeve it.
okay. Want me to penny sleeve the entire collector?
Yeah, we might as well.
Okay. No. Can go on by one.
Okay.
You're looking ahead.
Sorry. Give me a minute here.
Uncharted Haven. Enters the battlefield, tap. Choose a color. Add 1 mana of the chosen color. That is a decent standard card that a lot of people do kind of play. It's unusual that it is what you might call it, shiny.
Oh, we've had this one before. It is the Go Shintai Shrine of Hidden Cruelty.
Shiny.
Mm-hmm.
Loop.
Okay, we have, let's see here. Spinning Wheel Kick.
Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to each X creatures and/or planeswalker.
Hello, Dusty. Did you have a good nap?
Okay. If you pump a lot of mana into that, you will just wipe someone's board.
Is it good?
Yeah, it is decent.
It's a okay. I'm gonna hand that off to you so you can penny sleeve it.
Loop.
Okay, we have a shiny saga.
The Fall of Lord Konda. Exile creature and opponent controls mana value 4 or greater. Each player gains control of all permanents they own. Okay, I'm not sure about that second effect. I'm not quite sure. Then what does it do when it flips? Defender.
No, it's just Fragment of Conda.
Fragment of Konda. Defender, when it dies, draw a card. That is unusual.
Let's see.
So maybe if someone has control.
No, you dropped my card. You have the card. Okay, we have a shiny land.
Nice.
Look how pretty that is. I love it.
Eventually, over time, people will want to pay for these lands, so they're good.
Ah, we have more Genshin Impact characters. Not really, I'm just joking, but like, look at this guy.
He's basically a Genshin Impact
I
character.
know, but like look at him. He's just so happy. It's like he's doing his job, kicking monster butt, and he's loving every minute of it.
Yeah.
And that makes me happy. The extended art, right? That's what that's called?
Showcase art.
Showcase art. Ooh, we have a shiny showcase art then.
Sky Blessed Samurai. This spell costs 1 less for each enchantment you control. That is also a Genshin Impact character. I'm sorry, I cannot unsee it after you mentioned it.
I'm sorry.
This is actually a... Okay, this is weird. This is what you call a etched foil. Notice the texture is different than the regular foil?
Mm-hmm. We have another one where it feels different, but that's after this one. We have Moonsnare Specialist.
Enter the battlefield, return up to 1 target creature to its owner's hand.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good way to repeat some effects.
Mm-hmm.
I will never get over the Genshin Impact.
Shh. Okay, well, what about... Oh, yeah, I remember Hershey stealing a fish.
Ninjutsu. When one of them can do combat damage to a player, create a treasure token. So basically, best case scenario,
But the shiny feels different.
that is, I think, an etched foil as well.
Oh, that's cool, too. We have a lot of cool things. Alright, we have Weaver of Harmony.
2 mana. Other enchantment creatures you control get +1/+1. I like that. 1 green. Copy target activated or triggered ability you control from an enchantment source. You may choose new targets for the copy. Ooh, that can definitely do some work in some kind of decks. 50 cents.
Okay, we have this one, which is you said extended art.
That is extended art.
Access denied, it's an instant.
You also look at the set symbol. That is from one of the commander decks.
I see.
It's also expanded art, so that would definitely add to the price.
Oh, this one's so cool.
What is it? Okay, that's a Tatsunari Toad Rider.
Uh-huh.
Okay, this guy is pretty out there.
Uh-huh.
He's also expanded art.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever you cast an enchantment spell, if you don't control a legendary creature, a creature named Kemi, frog creature token, whenever cast an enchantment spell, each opponent loses 1 life. So basically, you cast an enchantment and he creates a frog buddy. And
Oh, that's so cool. So he's like Gamma.
yes, there's also another effect that makes him pretty cool. It's the bottom effect.
Okay.
Here, I'll let you.
Okay.
The
So
arms are short, closer.
give it a minute here. It's having a hard time because of how shiny it is.
Tatsunari, Toad Rider, and target frog creature you control can't be blocked this turn except by creatures with flying reach. So in other words, it's implying that this dude is just jumping over all the people.
Ghetto. All right. This one is our second to last one. Fable of the Mirror Breaker.
Mm-hmm.
I think we've seen this one yesterday too.
Yes. This is... So, this kind of goes back. Flip it back over to... So, Kiki Jiki Mirror Breaker absolutely broke the Magic the Gathering back in the day. Because it would tap and create a token that's a copy of another creature.
So this is just the reflection of it?
Yes. And it basically allowed you to go infinite with a ham sandwich. It went infinite super easily. And... yeah.
So this is the last one that we have today, guys. But also I do want Dawn to show off some of the stuff we pulled yesterday.
Invoke Despair. That is full art, expanded art, and shiny. So good combination. And it's a good way to, I think we talked about this one a little bit earlier.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good way to wipe someone's board because basically they have to repeat a process.
I see. But yeah, show us some of the stuff that, because we did pull some yesterday. So show me the ones that you're proud of once you're done with the sleeve.
Okay. I put away some in the
Binder?
In the binder already.
That's fine. Just show me the ones that you're most proud of that, that aren't in the binder.
So,
Okay,
there's
so-
that. There's this.
Wait, wasn't
there's
this the first one I pulled? Yeah.
Satoru Umezawa.
Yeah, I think I pulled this one, didn't I?
So his effect.
Mm-hmm.
Each creature card in your hand has ninjutsu too. That implies that he teaches ninjutsu to any creature ever, including gigantic robots. Why? I don't know. Here's this.
Okay, I'm gonna
Actually.
hand that back to you.
Yeah.
Okay, so just put them on the bottom.
I'll hand off the cards to you.
Okay, so we have Kappa Cannoneer. I really like this one because I'm like, giant turtle, and I handed it off to him. So I was really happy about that one. I don't know why it's apparently a $20 card. I'm just gonna return that back to you. Okay. We have Hinata Dawn Crowned. I don't know, I just like it. It's a deer. It looks kind of like a Pokemon to me, but, I'm not well versed in, MTG. Alright. Pocket Numa, Abandoned Mire. Apparently it's a good one. Why is the Abandoned Mire a good one?
It's actually the same land you pulled.
Oh!
It's just foil and regular, not expanded art like you pulled.
Okay.
Here you go.
Okay. Let's see here. This one is Blade of the Oni. Hopefully it'll focus. There we go. Yeah, there we go. That one's pretty good.
I gotta pull out the binder.
You know what? Okay.
Because here.
Okay. Let's see here. Not gonna lie. If you got the Go Shintais of Life Origins, I would cry. Do we have that?
No.
Aw.
It unfortunately escaped our grasp.
Yeah. So Mech
Mech Titan Core.
Mech Titan Core.
Have you ever watched Voltron?
No, I've never seen Voltron.
That's Voltron, the Magic the Gathering card.
Ah, okay.
That is like the simplest way I can describe it.
we have Springleaf Avenger.
Sorry, he's a grasshopper ninja.
I think he's cool.
He's basically Kamen Rider. Let's admit it.
Ooh, yeah, this one was cool too. We got Junji of the Midnight Sky. I think it's quite cool.
The other black dragon.
It's a black dragon.
Okay. Well, here.
And then we also have this one. All right, Tamio, completed sage. You said robot goddess?
She got completed. She was a named character for the longest time, and the fact that she got completed by the Phyrexians is a huge turn in the Magic the Gathering story. Sorry.
It's the last card I'm missing from my Shrine Commander deck, lol.
I don't know where Goshen Tai. I feel like we should have drew him at some point.
I know.
There.
We got,
That will make the nerds salivate.
Alright. Boseiju, who endures. Awa, awa. Awa, awa.
But yes, want me to describe why this card is super valuable and probably going to get more valuable in the future?
Okay, tell me why.
Okay, first, legendary land. Every deck will use land. It also does not come in tap. So, that's also a boon. And you discard Boseiju, who endures, destroy target artifact, enchantment, or non-basic land an opponent controls. That player may search the library for a land with basic land type, put it onto the battlefield, then shuffle. This ability costs 1 less to activate for each legendary creature you control. So effectively, for 1 mana, discarding this card, you get rid of something they really want. And what's worse, they get a land for it, which is that's not a good trade-off for us. What's worse, it's channel. It's an ability. It is not normally counterable. They cannot stop you from doing that. At least not in a normal way.
How's the unboxing going? We finished. Also, I did throw a slight temper tantrum with how much packaging, because I bought a box, right? And the box is like 2 of these. It's like, it's like yay big-ish, kind of, right? But it was like filled to the brim with like cards, and I'm like, okay, that's fine, because like card-wise, actually should have just pulled out the normal box because I still have the box next to me. Because yeah, like the first one I did is this one, and that was fine because like it was full of like cards and like had dice, and that was fine, But then I bought a collector's booster, and it was so expensive for 15 cards, and it only had like one 15 card set in there, which is fine. It's just that I was upset about how much packaging went to waste, really.
Yeah, you did.
Yes, I'm sorry. I had a little bit of a temper tantrum. But to be fair though, I don't like packaging being wasteful. That is the thing. The only other thing I have to, I guess, show off again is my little Arceus. Because I pre-ordered Arceus from the Pokemon Center, so they gave me a little Arceus sitting plushie, so. I mean, all in all, I've been pretty impressed with, like, how good the quality is.
And he's sitting down.
He's sitting down, too. So, he's just gonna kind of hang out there for a bit. But, Our luck was a bit better yesterday, but that's okay. I think we did get some new cards, or at least you did, because I'm giving them to you.
Okay. I really do appreciate it, by the way.
I know. I like helping. Besides, it's a win-win, because I like looking at the art, and the art makes me happy.
Yeah, all those art cards are yours if you want to keep them.
Yeah, I'll keep them.
I'm not sure what you use them for, but you got them.
Well, that's true. I just like art. Also, I got this really cool,
Spin down dice.
Spin down dice. Waiting for it to. There we go. It's black with like blue and like little flecks of pink. So that's, trying to get you to focus.
But yes. These 2 guys, I'm not saying I'm going to make a commander deck, but I'm considering making these 2 guys commanders.
Okay. These 2 guys?
Mm-hmm. One, because the first one, the Toad Rider, makes enchantments matter, and if I can cast a bunch of enchantments, I can just kill them.
Makes
the other
sense.
one, being able to make giant creatures sneaky somehow. I'm just saying, there's some things that should not have ninjutsu, especially in the commander format.
We also got like Master Splinter for Magic the Gathering.
That we did.
That we did. I'm kind of hungry. Let's go for lunch.
Okay. You know what? You bought the cards. I'll buy you lunch.
Oh, thank you. Okay, guys. I wanted to say to everybody, thank you guys for joining us for something new, because I wanted to try, something new. And it was pretty fun.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry about the temper tantrum, but I think you guys got some good cards. Oh, thank you.
Is there a favorite card you liked?
I like the fact that we did manage to get some of the cards from the promo art, from the art cards.
Mm-hmm.
That made me really happy. I like the one that looked like the ring.
The ring?
The-
Oh.
Yeah. Like she was like kind of spooky.
I think I know you're talking
Mhm.
like Cruel Torment or something. Claw of Torment.
Something like that, but she was really cool. Also, I think this art card is still my favorite though. Like, look at those guys.
And the fact that it's a land makes me want to just play it as a land, which is
You could probably play it as a mountain.
yeah, it's an art card for a mountain.
Okay,
Really
let's
pretty.
I guess put out all the art cards we got, huh?
Let's see, where did they end up?
I think some of them might be in the box.
I think some of them are also underneath the cards I whipped out.
It was a fun set. Gonna buy me a Kamigawa set. Oh, yeah, I just wanted to try something new, something different, you know?
Unboxings are fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's also essentially gambling, because
Well, at least I feel like I got something out of it, because I actually have received a physical item or a physical product.
yes.
So that's why I'm a little bit more okay with it compared to like drawing like Genshin Impact cards. You know?
And if you're worried about price, if you sit on cards for long enough, they'll eventually become valuable. Because there's so many cards, not all of them are gonna get reprinted, and somebody's gonna be looking for cool stuff.
Here's some art. Here's some more art cards. I just found them.
Aw.
Whoops. I'm gonna put. Yeah, I just wanted some like nice chill music, you know, and just kind of sit here and look at pretty cards and relax. I know it's not like my normal content, but like I might do more card unboxings. You know, if I find a set cool enough, or if for some reason Wizards of the Coast want me to unbox them.
Yes.
You know, Wizards of the Coast, if you are out there, my DMs are open.
Real life gotcha. You are not wrong.
Yeah, because like it's real life gotcha basically with trading cards and whatnot. But like at least I get a physical product, you know, and that's why I'm a bit more okay with that compared to, you know, others.
Yes. How do you feel about other trading card games? Have you thought about that?
I haven't played like Yu-Gi-Oh in a while. That's
It is. It's not.
Pendulum Summon.
Yu-Gi-Oh is not rocket science, but it is more complicated than rocket science.
Well, it looks like the iPad turned off, so
It is what it is.
It is what it is. I don't feel like putting in my passcode. Just gonna.
Okay. I'll sort through these cards later, because I got a big old box I need to go through anyway. Thank you, Yam. I really do appreciate it. I'll get you lunch.
Oh, thank you. Let me put you back on here.
Yep, got that sponsorship.
I highly doubt I'll ever get a sponsorship.
Hey, who knows? Maybe one day.
Maybe one day. Maybe one day.
But for now, we're just having fun.
Yeah, we're just gonna have fun. Anyway, guys, thank you guys. Thank you everybody for joining me. I wanted to try something new. I wanted to try something different. But yeah, guys, thank you for joining me. I hope you guys have a good, you know, day, night, whatever time it is. I hope you guys have a good one. And, you know, don't forget to be kind to each other. I'll see you tomorrow, Monday, in the afternoon. I will finish my schedule and I will put it on Twitter. So, you know, not sure when I'm going to be gaming. My YouTube channel's not big enough for a community tab. I'm sorry, but I will guarantee you my schedule is on Twitter. So my Twitter is in the description below. Yeah, if you ever want to know the lore of Kamigawa, I can tell you some. It was fun, thank you. I think I'll be fine, because, Don will probably tell me whether I want to or not.
You are not wrong. And, Lorano, I hope you find Goshen Tai of Life's Shrine. You deserve it.
I am sending good luck vibes your way, and I hope you get that card. But yeah. Thank you guys very much. I'll see you next time. But yeah, follow me on Twitter if you want to see my streaming schedule, because I will be playing Tall Poppy tomorrow, which is a scary game. So I will see you guys later. And I'll post my schedule later today. So I'll see you guys later. Bye!
Bye!
Bye-bye!